Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to our third episode of Fiqh. And once again this week we'd like to welcome Samahat al-Allama Sheikh Fadhel Al-Sahlani, the North American representative of Grand Ayatollah Al-Sistani. And the topic of discussion this week is Christmas and the New Year. We are in the weekend of Christmas. Yesterday was 25th of December and the New Year is approaching. And this question often confronts us during this time of the year when our children see Christmas being celebrated all around us, and it is natural often for them to ask questions and they want to be part of these celebrations. Sometimes they ask, and this question arises in our mind on whether it is appropriate for us to partake in these celebrations, because generally speaking in the Western societies, especially here in the United States, majority of the people do celebrate this as one of the major events in the year. So Sheikh, if you can please shed light on this according to the rulings of Sayyid Al-Sistani, and as to how appropriate it is to partake in these celebrations, or for example sometimes children they dress up during Christmas as Santa, or they go to Santa and things like that. To what extent we can and how appropriate it is.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The verdict of Ayatollah al-Uzma Sayyid Al-Sistani related to any celebration, any participation with the people from other faith, the verdict is, if the participation or celebration encourage that faith, then it is haram. Other than that, any celebration has nothing to do with other religion, then it is allowed. Now when it's come to Christmas and a New Year, if I ask 10 people from different level of education, what you know about the 25th of December and what you know about the beginning of the year, from 10 people, different education, what you expect, how many people will answer me right answer?
I don't know if there is a right answer, but I think most of the people know that it's the 25th of December is the birthday of the Prophet Jesus.
Which it is very difficult that many people doesn't know that, and even this fact, it's not historically. It's not 100% true, because in Al-Quran, Jesus is born in Palestine, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instruct Maryam salamullahi alayha, هزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا. Yani shake the tree, and the ratab, it is one stage of the date. It will fall on you. That ratab, according to practical life, it is in July or August. So that's mean when she get birth, on
during
July, on August,
yes.
Not in December. Unless there is a miracle, that is different issue. So we don't know exactly really when the birth of Isa alayhi salam took place.
But does that really matter, Sheikh? Because most of the Aimma, oftentimes we have multiple dates.
Right.
And as long as it's a celebration,
Right.
should it matter whether the date is correct or not?
No, it does not matter. But the matter is that is this celebration encourage the Christianity, encourage Muslims to turn to be Christian? That is the things which it is the main point in the verdict of Ayatollah Sistani. If this celebration encourage people to be Christian, then it is haram.
Does it?
It is haram. Now, does it or not? Now, as I told you, I mean, if you ask people, hardly they will answer you that it will encourage the Muslims to turn to be Christian or to study the Christianity. In Al-Quran, we have one complete chapter named Surah Maryam, and it's give details of the birth of Isa alayhi salam, and showing a kind of happiness and angry of the Jewish and etc. A long story, but in the end, it has a great respect to Maryam salamullahi alayha. It mentions a lot of miracle, mu'jizat for Isa alayhi salam. So reciting Surah Maryam is make you closer or to understand the Christianity than celebrating the Christmas or Happy New Year. There is a small story. I just want to maybe make it a little bit easy to understand. There is a army base, and in that army base there is a room, and inside the room there is a chair, and always there is a soldier guarding that chair for many years. Some of them, they say this chair is a holy chair and nobody has a right to sit on it. Some of them, they say it is a devil chair. You should not sit on it, otherwise you will be devil. Some of them, they say that this chair, whoever sit on it, he will be killed in the battlefield. Some of them say whoever sit on the chair, he will survive in the battlefield. So many stories related to that chair, and nobody knows where is the fact. Officer came after 30 years and he looked to this. One guard has to take care for this chair. What is this story? What is below? So he went back to the record of the assigned the soldiers, and he found out 30 years ago there is an officer came and he ordered to paint this chair and ask one soldier to guard it, not to let somebody sit on that chair, otherwise the paint will be damaged. And immediately he has been moved to some other base. Some other officer came and he saw, okay, there is a guard has to be on this chair, let him on this chair, without knowing the reason. And for 30 years they have a guard without knowing the reason. So most of the celebration nowadays, it passed a long time and passed many different geographical border. And in each geographical border, there is a tradition and there is a عادات وتقاليد, habit and custom, and all these celebration has been affected by the time and by the culture of the different society. So most of the people now, when they celebrate the Christmas or the New Year, and they have this custom of what you call him, Baba Noel, we call him in Arabic, what you call him, Santa.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Who is Santa Claus? Who knows about Santa Claus? What is the history behind Santa Claus? Why these people wear this cloth? Nobody knows really the exact reason, like the chair, brother. So now when the Muslims celebrate, the bottom line is, if it is encouraging the Christianity, with due respect to Christianity, with due respect to any religion, but we are not allowed to propagate against to any other religion against Islam. If we have a power to propagate, we have to propagate for Islam, not for any other religion. So if we here in the West, the children ask for this custom cloth or a tree or something, if we educate them about Isa alayhi salam, about Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam, that Isa was a respected prophet, but his message has been cancelled by the message of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. If we get this opportunity to let them know about Islam and even about the Christianity and about Jesus, educate them the stand of Jesus alayhi salam in our aqidah, that would be good. That there is nothing wrong with that. But some Muslims, unfortunately, they consider it haram, absolutely, no matter what. Those people who even consider celebration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam also consider it haram. That is the group of Muslims which really understand the religion in very narrow mind. There is one small point, maybe I can add it to it. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. الأعمال, the deed of a human being, deed of Muslims, depend on his intention. Now when we celebrate the Christmas or the New Year, what is our intention? If our intention is to know something about our religion, relationship with the Christianity, nothing wrong with that. If the intention is وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, just to have fun and drink and dance and singing, that is absolutely haram. So depend on the intention, Habibi. Whatever intention we have, that is the scale, whether it is the action is haram or halal.
What about, you mentioned fun. So sometimes people also do it for the sake of fun. So for example, Halloween. So often at times it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Christianity or any other religion. Some people say it's an old tradition that may have to do with something to do with
Halloween, like for example, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
So this kind of celebration has nothing to do with the religion. It is a custom, it is a society celebration, nothing wrong to participate in it. The things which related to religion, then this is the point. If we encourage Muslims to convert to Christianity or Judaism because of this celebration, then it is haram. Now maybe I will ask another question. You asked me about the lahu, right? Or fun.
Fun, yes.
Fun.
Yes. Some people do it, the celebration, just for the sake of fun.
You see, fun in English, maybe it is a very narrow meaning, or one word which it can apply to many things. Like fun, when we have a talk, joke, it is a fun. When we have a family trip, it is a fun. When we go, wal-'iyadhu billah, when somebody go to dancing club, it is fun. When somebody drink alcohol, it is fun, right? So fun can apply to all these. For us, this fun cannot be accepted in any meaning. It can be accepted only to the things which it is allowed by the Sharia.
Sahih.
Fun between the family, joke, talk, nice food, nice conversation, that is the fun. But fun to go to wal-'iyadhu billah for dancing, it is haram. Fun to participate in music, hard music, it is haram. So the fun is a little bit wide, meaning we have to specify it.
So as long as the bottom line, Sheikh, you said that as long as it does not encourage any other religion other than Islam, any religion other than Islam, it should be, and it doesn't encourage partaking in activities that are contrary to the rulings of Islam, or does not encourage you to do something haram, then it's okay to partake in that.
Sahih. Now maybe one question, maybe it's need answer. Then to find out whether celebration in this event is halal or haram. How many Muslims has been converted to Christianity after they celebrate the Christmas or the New Year?
I don't know of one.
I know. I know you don't know. But what do you expect? What do you expect? Anybody after Christmas, he say, oh, look, I decide to convert to Christianity.
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely. So that's mean the celebration is not carrying the heavy meaning of converted to Christianity.
By the way, in Iraq, I heard that it's been declared as a national holiday now.
National holiday,
Yes.
because we live with the Christian and we respect them and they respect us in Iraq and in anywhere really. I mean, we supposed to live with them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned clearly that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never forbidden you to have love and peace with the others of Ahlul Kitab, since they are not fighting you and since they are not taking you from your land. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed you to have a relationship with them, allowed you to have love to them, etc. This is in the Quran.
Thank you very much, Sheikh. We appreciate your time and being with us today. Thank you very much, viewers. We're going to come back again next week with another episode of Fiqh. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for notifications. Thank you very much.